I'm going to show you my favorite and the best way to generate clients after running these exact systems in my own business and with my current and previous clients. So what's worked the best and what's working now. Now, just to preface, I do want to say that all of these go off of the base 3 systems, which is paid advertising, DM outreach, and content. Now, there's subcategories of how you can use each and every one of these. I'm going to go off of what has worked for me. You might find something has worked differently, but this still might give you an idea of how to change your perspective or run a strategy differently. Now, the first thing I'm going to start with is the base overview of paid advertising, and that will forever be S tier. If you can put money in and get money back every time, why would you not just do that to infinity? Paid ads work as long as you have the right messaging, offer, and congruency throughout the entire rest of the process. So content, that's going to go off the base system as well. Now, when using content, there's either 2 ways that you can use it, and I use it for nurture purposes. I don't use it to generate my leads. I use it just to nurture my leads already. And for that, I'm going to put it in B tier just because I use it differently. There's 2 ways to use it. So if I was going to go with how I use it, I'm going to go probably C tier for actually generating leads. And that's what the entire part of this video is for. But if we were just going to go as an overview, I'd put an S tier. Now, if you're generating leads from it, probably go S tier. So with that being said, organic lead magnets coming from content. A. So if your bread and butter or your steak, as I say, like your entree is content, then organic lead magnets are going to be S tier, A tier for you. But for me, again, nurture purposes, not really. Now, cold DMs, which is the other part of the base 3, which is your cold outreach. I'm going to probably put that at C tier. Now, there's a lot of things that you could do with cold DMs. I have a VA, an appointment setter, doing cold DMs for me that's engaging in conversation. Now, pair that with my content for nurture purposes. They go look at my profile, I get a better response rate. Now, cold DMs, you can't just spam DMs at your prospects. You have to actually know how they buy and how they internalize things. Now, what's worked for me is literally just straight to the point. Hey, I'm not going to butter you up, but this is my offer. If you want to hear more about it, just ask away. If not, totally cool. That is it. It is straight to the point. But for B2C, you might want to be more engaging. You might want to go on their profile and be like, oh, hey, that's a sick car. I thought about buying one. How's it run? Oh, you're super busy. You work a lot. Yada, yada, yada. How's that transition to fitness? That you might want to go somewhere along that route. Follower funnel. So a subcategory of paid ads. Follower funnel, absolutely incredible. Amazing. Not only does it grow your organic brand and your content, but you can also get leads out of it. Now, I can break down a lot of these systems, but that'll be in a later video if this does well. Cold calling. D tier. Don't say anything. So when I say cold calling, I say true cold calling. They don't know who you are. You probably called their business off Google My Business. Not they opted in out of a lead opt-in page, but actual cold calling. So D tier for cold calling. The only reason it's not lower is 1, I don't have an F tier, but it also works because no one really does it anymore. So add to DM lead magnet. These I really don't like unless it's a school community. If it's a free guide, I'm really not going to do DM lead magnets. They're all right. I've run them in the past. I've gotten a few clients from them, but bang for buck, not the best. Usually people are just trying to get straight to the lead magnet. Buying leads. You know what? Actually, we're going to put that not even on the scoreboard because it's awful. They've already been exhausted. If you buy leads, you are scamming yourself. It's the truth. I stand by my statement. Application funnel. So this is where it gets tricky, but an application funnel I would not be running unless I already have a proven system, proven offer, and proven close percentage to where I can spend a little bit more money on the front end for better or for just less sales calls, which just means that you're going to be maybe spending $40 per lead instead of 10 or 15 for better quality, which is a higher close percent. So application funnel, I wouldn't start running, which is multiple steps before they actually get to opt in. probably until you're around 15K per month. Now, but when it does work, it's great. So not everyone's at 15K a month. So I'm going to go application funnel at A tier. DM ads. Ooh, DM ads. DM ads are just great. I really like DM ads as opposed to application funnel. DM ads have been working better for me. Now, especially in B2B, I'm probably going to start running a application funnel. But B2C, so online coaches, you're going to want to run DM ads so that your prospects can directly talk to you. Retargeting ads, S tier. Not a lot of people do them. They've worked so much better. They have literally increased my ROAS by 2. So if I had a 5x ROAS, I now have a 10x ROAS just by retargeting. It's a way better nurture sequence. Retargeting ads. Amazing. Challenge and webinar. Again, paid advertising. Maybe you can do this through organic, depending on what your entree of lead generation is. So challenge or funnel webinar. I think these go into B tier. Now, the only reason I'm saying this is it takes a lot of time to actually build an audience for. You have to do a lot of nurture, a lot of email, text, calls. To actually get them in, you have to know what you're selling, and you have to have a very good process for these, especially if you're doing like a live 5-day free webinar. So it's kind of like a lead magnet. But again, if you don't have a proven process, this is going to absolutely burn cash. So you want to have a proven system, you want to have a proven sales pitch, and you want to have a great pitch deck. So this is something that I probably hire someone else out for, unless you want to just kind of throw stuff at the wall, hope it works, then do it yourself. Story CTA. I'm going to go C tier here. I'm going to go C tier. Now, the reason that I say C tier is it's great, but you want to have a bigger following for it. And if your bread and butter is not content, it's more ads or DM outreach, your story CTA isn't going to be the best. Now, your story should just be for building a better relationship with your audience. So whether you have a big or small audience, a story is designed to be more personalized. Now, for story CTAs, you're going to want a bigger audience, which goes through content. It's a lot. But with that being said, this is my ranking of the best ways to generate leads on the front end. Now, we haven't talked about back end or nurture. Now, if this video does really well, I will make another one going more in depth to more actual strategies and ranking the strategies. This is more of a base level with a few strategies built in there. But if you want to see more, just comment below that you want more. I'll make more. And if you want to know exactly how to use the base 3 for your business and kind of restructure your entire acquisition program, I have a guide. I call it my lead injecting systems. If you want it completely free, I will send it to you. Just comment guide and I will send it over to you.